Have you ever wondered if you have mommy issues?
Example your mother set for you is one you don't wish to follow. Is one that you've been rejecting for so long, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be like your mother. But in trying so hard not to be her, you're creating all kinds of other issues in your life. Going to be life advice for women, all right? We're going to be talking about this issue of you don't want to be like your mother. We're talking mommy issues.
Put a finger down, mommy issues edition. Put a finger down if you're obsessed with your body image or super insecure about your body. Put a finger down if you're overly sensitive. Put a finger down if you act mature for your age. Put a finger down if you're secretly very clingy. Put a finger down if you always want validation. Put a finger down if you're a super giving person to the point where you go out of your way to give to people and sometimes it even hurts you.
Or do you have daddy issues?
The first man many of us love is our fathers. No matter how close a girl and her father are, the impact of a relationship between them is far-reaching.
And whether your father was in your life or not, your experience with him definitely can dictate your self-esteem, your self-worth, and your expectation of the world around you.
And according to the Institute of Family Studies, girls who are raised without their fathers are more likely to develop eating disorders, depression, and feel less satisfied with their looks. So we have an issue on our hands.
But what happens when your dad is around? Does his presence guarantee high esteem and life minus issues? That question brings us to the question of the week. Can you have daddy issues even when your dad's in your life? Parents were doing, how your dad treated your mom or how he operated throughout the house heavily shapes how you interact with men and how you are in a relationship. So, yes, while your father can absolutely be in the home, and it is great to have dad around, you can also learn so many bad behaviors from it.
When I was growing up, my dad was not in my life on a consistent basis, and I always felt like my perception of the man he was at the time, I was like, I'm probably better off, and not having that influence, in my life in some ways. Now, we've repaired our relationship, we get along well, and I understand him better. But I agree, someone being there can be just as detrimental as someone not being there. So,
right.
And I also feel like we have to allow space to talk about this because there's so many stereotypes when your dad isn't there. You're a hoe, you're this because your daddy wasn't around.
Yes.
But I'm like, there's a lot of things women are walking around dealing with also because their fathers were there and weren't the best examples.
Right.
So we have to kind of provide a place for that.
Say it. In these difficult moments, she must find the words and not lash out. Know what you want to say and say it.
Why did you leave? Why didn't you protect me? Why didn't you teach me how a man is supposed to treat a woman? Why didn't you want to be my dad?